It hurt my hand.
Milledgeville police handcuffed a 6-year-old child for misbehaving in school.
She have mood swings some days, which all of us have mood swings some days, and I guess that was just one of her bad days that day.
She may have misbehaved, but I don't think she actually misbehaved to the point that she should have been handcuffed and taken downtown to the police department.
The most disrespected person in America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman.
I graduated from Booker T. Washington High School as the second in my class. I then went on to go to the #1 HBCU, Spelman College, free of charge. I mean, I became the token child of the West End. But to me, my successes are irrelevant. They're meaningless if they're not attainable for every girl. The reasoning behind why girls are not allowed to reach their optimal potential can be referenced to by the school-to-prison pipeline. The school-to-prison pipeline is used to describe the reality that is funneling disadvantaged youth in public schools into the prison system. What it fails to analyze, though, is how it is affecting our black girls. In 2017, 1.6 million students attended a school that had a school resource officer but did not have a school counselor. What does this say about the school culture? And what does this establish as a priority? Guiding our adolescents' development or policing their bodies? You know, there is no data that supports that you need school resource officers more in low-income black or brown schools. And there is no data that supports that there are behavioral differences, which is why we need more school resource officers. Rather, it's become dangerously subjective as what constitutes as a threat when black and brown bodies are involved. And this is all due to the critical race theory, which has used race, a social construct, as a mechanism to demonstrate power. The issue of the pushout as it pertains to the black girl is beginning to become a public issue worth addressing. Actually, Spelman alumna Brianna Baker has founded her own grassroots organization, Justice for Black Girls, which is an organization that centers their experiences and celebrates their brilliance. We cannot underestimate what an organization with this mission can do. In order to live in a world where black girls are marinated in self-love, we must understand that mistakes are inevitable, especially when you're dealing with the population of adolescents. As mentioned in the video earlier, everyone has bad days. We cannot allow one instance to dictate the trajectory of an entire life. I mean, the zero tolerance policy has to end. It has no standing. It is a sequel literally to the mandatory minimums, which ruined a plethora of lives. It does not take a rocket scientist to see that we're not allowing certain people to make mistakes, because when we factor race in, when you factor those things that make up a matrix of one's identity, if they have those top tier elements, then we'll let them make mistakes because we don't want to ruin their lives. And you can see that also from rape culture. But when we reference black bodies, one strike, that's it. We don't give you second chances. Once we've eradicated the zero tolerance policy, what's up next on our agenda is to construct a curriculum that views the black girl as a change agent rather than an object in her own oppression. What's up next is to take out the school resource officers. That's my ultimate goal. But I'm a nice person, so I'm willing to compromise. If we're going to have school resource officers in the school, we need double as many school counselors. And those school resource officers must go through a thorough training to properly understand how to work with a population of students that do not look like themselves. And by doing so, you create a space where every black girl is unapologetically confident to walk in her truth.